Good day, viewers. I'm going to be sharing about 14 Lokas, 7 above and 7 below us. So basically, the Earth is not a round Earth. It's the 14 Lokas that make it a spherical, give it a spherical shape. We have, as per the Vedic cosmology, we have 7 Lokas above us and 7 below us, and we are on Bhuloka. So I'm going to be just telling you about these different lokas and what they mean. And this is very contrary to the notion that we've held till now, which is that we are a ball, a sphere, and there's nothing, we are in the solar system. But this is the Vedic knowledge, and this is very different from what we have been taught. So basically, we are a plane, and there are several other planes, realms above us and below us. So in the Indian context, we would have heard of people saying that Parlok Siddhar Gaye means he's gone to another loka. So this is what those lokas are. This is what the reference is being made to, which is these realms. So I'm going to be sharing about the 7 lokas that are above us. So we are on Bhuloka, where human beings dwell, and above us, we have this Gayatri mantra which says Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha, so which is talking about these different lokas. So above us is the loka of Bhuvar. Bhuvar loka is where the sun is there, and the realm of the sun, and all the 9 planets are there, including the sun. It has these demigods or semi-divine beings who occasionally can come and take part in human life and come on and be part of our world here. On top of the Bhuvar Lok is the Swarg Lok, which is referred to as heaven. This is where deities like Indra reside, and the mythological accounts refer to the Mount Meru, which is on top of the Swarg Lok. And they have various sages, various Gandharvas, which also reside in the Swarg Lok. And on top of the Swarg Lok is the Mahar Lok, which has got great sages and rishis, and these rishis are able to move from one loka to the other, and they keep doing their tapasya there, and they are considered higher than the Swarg Loka. They are considered higher than the Devas. Even the Devas fear these knowledgeable rishis. So they are the great people, the Mahar Loka, great sages and rishis. And on top of Mahar Loka is Jan Loka. And this consists of realized beings and souls who have completed their unhindered, they have completed their unhindered access to the material world, and they can travel. So they are able to travel at the speed of light from one loka to the other loka. Above that is the Tapaloka. This has again immortal beings, and they are always doing tapa, which is tapasya, and they are the personification of knowledge. And these people in the Tapaloka have easy access to the loka above that, which is the highest one, which is the Brahma Loka or the Satya Loka. So that brings us to the topmost loka, the highest one, which is the Brahma Loka, where Brahma, the creator, is looking at his creation from up there, and Brahma is free from the shackles of birth and death. So these are the 7 lokas above us, and similarly we have 7 lokas below the Bhuloka, which is where we are. And the first one is the Atal Loka. And Atal is inhabited by beautiful seductresses and is a place of luxury. Below that is the Vital Loka, where there are beings that are living their lives through mining and collecting gold. Here the attention is focused more on acquiring material possessions in the Atal Loka. And then comes the Sutal Loka. Underneath that, it is said that the King Bali, who was once an earthly king, resides and rules there, and was allowed to rule this world by Vishnu, who gave him this right to be the king of the Sutal Loka. Below that is the Talatal Loka, which is the architect Maya is supposed to be there, and who was supposed to be the father of Ravan's wife, which is Mandodari. So when Shiv, there's a story of Shiva destroying the Tripura, three Lokas. He allowed Maya to go and rule in Talatal Loka. So below that is the Mahatal Loka. It has a lot of Nagas who live in a very peaceful and happy fashion, and which is the snakes basically, and they're called Nagas. And the only enemy that they have is Garuda, who is the vehicle of Lord Shiva. Then we have below that is the Rasatal Loka, which has so-called Danavas and Daityas, the demons which we refer to, who have long-standing, Asuras basically, who have long-standing enmity with the Devas, which is, the divine beings living in Swargloka. So, and the lowest of all these is the Patal Loka, and the Patal Loka has many Nagas, who have Nagas with several hoods, and these hoods are adorned with precious gems, and they light up the darkest part, which is the darkest. There's no sunlight in the lower seven lokas, so these are all dark lokas. So the serpent king Vasuki is the snake which is wrapped around the throat of Lord Shiva. So this is where the serpent king Vasuki is supposed to reside. So this is what the Vedas, this is the description that the Vedas has given of the universe that we live in. And we are on Bhuloka. And why this is important to know is because we are here to do our karmas. And based on the kind of karmas that we perform in this world, we will be moving to any of these lokas. So either we'll go higher up or we'll go lower down. And it's not like it's in a graded fashion. It depends on the kind of karmas you have performed. So the aim of each being on this planet should be to move up and get out of the shackles of life and death, which happens only in Bhuloka, which is also referred to as Mrityu-loka. So the whole cycle of life and death carries on Bhuloka, and there are other lokas which we should be trying to transcend to. That is what we should be working towards. And it is important. If we would not know about these lokas, what would we work towards? So hence it is important to understand that this is not all that there is. This earth is not everything that we understand from what we have studied in school. But Vedic cosmology, which is really an ancient science, and it's a true science, not the kind of science that we talk about today, but this is a true science. And as per this, we have these different realms, and we are on the seventh realm, and we can either move up or we can either go down based on our karma. So, like I've said earlier in my videos, that we are responsible for our karmas. We are here to write our own destinies, and we are here to create the kind of life that we want. And we are also here to help ourselves transcend through this realm, and get out to higher realms, and let the soul journey to greater destinations, and give an end to this pain and suffering, which is definitely going to be there if you are on Bhuloka, which is Mrityu-loka. So you will be born, you will die, and the cycle will carry on this way. But we need to transcend from this and move up, and also know that when you do something wrong, there is an equal likelihood of going down. So prevent yourself from doing the wrong so that you don't go down into the lower realms, and work towards moving to the upper realms, as given in over here in the lokas. So this is what I'd like to share, and I know this is not knowledge which is really out there. It is different from what we know. So you can take it with whatever little cynicism in this, but then this is what the oldest Vedic knowledge says, and this makes a lot of sense. So I just thought it'd be nice to share it with everybody. So thank you so much for listening to this. Bye-bye.